everybody, I'm Bryan Steele.
Dave Taylor.
We just got done playing an unbelievably awesome game of Wrath of Kings between House Hadross and House Teknes. Fish versus pigs.
Yep, it was pretty glorious. I think having on my side, I ran with all pigs basically, union workers, union bosses, union bombardiers, union butchers. So yeah, it's a massive wall of pig flesh.
I was fighting against the labor union, basically, is what it came down to. I decided to go the opposite direction, and I brought with a bunch of specialists, a bunch of the new specialists, the Sylla, Voth, the Barbarian of the Deep, and a couple of my particular favorites, the creepy, crawly Neritic Horrors that really do a good job of taking advantage of low willpower troops. You know, union workers.
Sadly, yes.
It is going to be fantastic. I decided for my particular motivation to go with Sever the Head, which is an assassination style mission where I get to pick individual leaders or specialists to pick them off. And I figured one of the best things to do, since he's got to come at me, is make him lose points when they die. So.
Yep, and I went for personal gain, which is a motivation I haven't used before, where I place, Bryan places markers on, in this case, 6 of his infantry.
Yep.
And when I get up there, I have to either not maneuver against them or attack. I have to choose to give up one of those parts to try and claim those.
So
interesting motivation for a sort of pig bombing, pain-fueled, frenzied wall of union workers.
It was it was an awesome game, and I think that you are going to see some really, really cool stuff when you watch through it.
We hope you enjoy it. Okay, so turn 1, just before we roll for initiative, I have personal gain as my motivation. So you have marked 6 of your infantry.
All of the deep men infantry, and then 1 frenzy and 1 pit fighter.
Okay, so basically, while I'm engaged with a marked enemy, friendly leaders or specialists can forfeit one of their either a maneuver or an action, and then you lose 1 morale. If I do that.
All right. I have Sever the Head, which means I got 3 tokens, 1 for each rank of my leaders, to put on your leaders or specialists. When they die, no matter how they die, I get to knock off 2 of your morale.
Okay.
And I did the Flight Captain, the Zalak, and then that Butcher because I don't like the way he looks at me.
Okay. Sounds good.
All
you
right.
are at +2 to your initiative roll.
Yep, because I have a more elite force, lower model count, so I only have 8 morale to start.
And I have loads of glorious union workers.
So you start off with 10, so I get a +2 to this. I got a 3, so a total of 5.
And I got a 2.
All
so
right.
Initiative to you.
Initiative to me. We are going to start by having the pit boss tell his pit fighters to go do their stuff. But he is not joining them, he's just sending them out.
Sure.
They have a move of 6. They don't have any special sprint or anything like that. Everything else that's cool with them comes when they start attacking resonated guys.
Yep.
So we are just going to come out and we're going to move and sprint a little bit.
Okay.
Not a full sprint. Actually, that guy's not going to do a full sprint at all because he's the one that's carrying your special token. All right. And they are done.
Okay. I think it's going to be fairly brutal in the middle here. I'm going to do a combined activation here. Union boss and these 4 union workers. They have a move of 5, and they will sprint. So
Real quick, who is your leader?
my commander is this union boss here.
Okay, and what does his training do for everybody?
For everybody, his training is once per turn. If this model is unengaged and an enemy kills a friendly model within 2 inches, this model may move up to 2 inches toward that enemy.
Cool. My leader is Torvash the Bannerman. His training, my entire force, if I am attacked by an enemy that has Resonate on them, after the results are generated, I can make a will check. If I succeed, I expend the Resonate from them and remove a strike.
Okay. He's quite nasty. I'll have to kill you outright.
You could try.
Overkills all the way. Okay, so moving forward. So with the sprint, takes me 9. And there we go.
Okay.
Back to you.
I think I'm gonna have this Neritic Horror go. Have a move of 6. He does not have anything special as far as speed or anything, so we will just sprint over here.
That is a disgusting sound.
I assume. They've got cool mouths and lots of limbs, and they're all very spiky, so, you know.
Okay. I'm going to activate with my other union workers here. So my commander will activate these 6 union workers and himself.
Okay.
And they will do exactly the same thing, moving my line forward. Okay.
All right. Sylla, she is going to glide forward her 6. And then she has a special ability called the Abyssal Summons. She makes a will check. If she succeeds, she selects one friendly model within 8 inches and places it anywhere within 3 inches of her. So her will is a 6. So on a 6 or less, she gets to pull one of her friends around. Not on an 8, she fails.
Okay.
Sad.
Okay. I think she's going to be tough. She's going to struggle to get towards those deep men over the back there. I'm going to move my Galvanic Defender here. He will move and he will sprint. So he has movement of 7, sprint of 4. So I'll move him 11 inches in this direction.
Wow. All right. We'll go ahead and have Voth go. Voth is just a movement of 6. Nothing special on his, running around with, sprinting or anything. He cannot actually get into contact with you. So I'm going to pull back just a little bit. He's not going to go all the way to you. He's still kind of leading the pack.
Sure thing.
The Barbarian of the Deep.
Okay. Next, I will activate my Union Bombardiers.
Okay.
Yeah. They have a movement of 7 and a sprint of 4. Neritic Horror. Ooh. So I'm going to advance 11 to just next to the dice box here.
It does not offer you any cover.
That's a shame. Okay.
All right. This group will go. The pit boss and 4 frenzies. So pit boss is just gonna head up, and the frenzies are a move of 6. They'll sprint a little bit to kind of form up a little bit around Voth.
Okay. It's gonna be a horrible clash of
Pig versus shark. Fight!
Shark. Thankfully, we're on land, so pigs obviously have the advantage.
We'll see.
Next up, I will activate my butcher. My butcher movement is 7. No, sorry, 6. And advance up just behind the line there. Okay. Back to you.
All right. We will go ahead and group activate with Torvash and the Deep Men. Sounds like a band name.
It does.
They have a move of only 5, so the sprinting will be kind of take them up right behind
behind
Sylla.
Okay.
A little bit of fervor. And, Sylla's pretty tough, but at the end of the day, she's still just a rank 1 specialist. So I got to make sure that she has backup. She's got a lot of really cool board control type things when she's got them on, but with her failing the summons, she needs friends.
Yep. I think it's gonna be interesting to see how her the area denial works against the pigmen.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my Union workers are will 4. The Bombardiers are 4 as well. But now that you've tucked all those tasty
counters on one side.
it should be interesting. Okay. Next up, then I will move my Zalak. Okay, and take advantage of her ability to ignore cover. Moves 8. Ignore rough terrain.
Okay.
I'm just going to move to there.
All right, then my final activation will be the Neritic Horror over here. He will go 6. And he'll sprint a little bit to get... kind of stare at him with my no eyes.
Here. Then my final activation is the Butcher. Yeah. So again, Butcher's move 6. I'm going to move up to hold this flank. Maybe move, yeah, a little closer. There we go.
All right.
Ready to go. That's the end of turn 1. Okay, you ready to go for round 2?
Yes.
We have the same morale still, so you have a +2 to your die.
Yep. 5.
5.
To your 2.
It's my 2. Same roll.
All right.
Where's it coming from?
All right. I think we are going to start things off with... okay. We are going to start things off with we're going to have Sylla go, because I have a plot. I have a cunning plan. All right, so she's going to scoot around forward just a little bit. And then she is going to do her Abyssal Summons again.
Okay.
See if I can't bring that Neritic Horror a lot closer for when it's time for his turn. Which, that is still not enough, because I rolled way higher than her willpower. All right.
Okay.
Man, my willpower checks are not great right now.
Thank you, Sylla.
It's this desert board.
It's drying around.
Yeah.
I think this is like sand dunes. Not too
Gotcha.
far from the beach. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try activate my Butcher here. And I'm going to move forward and sprint into an engagement there.
All right. Well, that's unexpected. All right. Well, it's not going to be nearly as impressive now that I couldn't get closer to you, but I can get right there and then do my Abyssal Screech.
Okay.
Now, you are within 6 of me, and that means your willpower is down by 1. So he has an aura around him that everybody who's within 6 inches, or enemies within 6 inches, I should say. So even this one, she's -1 will.
Okay.
-1 will. Everybody over here is -1 will. And the Abyssal Screech is a 1 die, only a 2-inch range, so I don't think I'm even going to get this other guy. I think I'm outside there.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to get that one.
Yep.
So just the captain and his friend.
Okay.
They will have to make. I have to make a will attack against them, on 1 or more successes, they suffer a hit.
Okay.
It's just easy peasy.
So the
captain.
Captain.
What is his effective will?
His effective will, if he's -1, he will be a will of 4.
All right, so I need a 5 or better. There's a 10. It's
Okay.
not, no, unfortunately, no overpower. Just it's going to be a hit.
Take some wounds.
And then his friend, another 10.
Okay.
All right, so
Also take some wounds.
yeah. So the abyssal screech did its damage.
Okay.
Now you understand what I was trying to do with Sylla. I wanted it to happen over here, and then I was going to slide in and hit all kinds of piggies with that.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
Okay. Well, I think fortunately what you've done for me there is you've just enraged some winged pigs, and my my Union Bombardiers will activate now.
Okay.
And try and take that Neritic Horror off the table. So let's begin with. I'll quickly read their Pig Bomb. Okay, so after this model has completed its maneuver, you may have this model and all other models within 1 inch. Yes, this model and all other models within 1 inch suffer one die ranged attack.
Okay.
So the Neritic Horror has a resilience of.
Only resilience of 1. He does have 3 hit points, and since it's a ranged attack, if I had any parries, I couldn't use them.
Couldn't use them. Okay, ready there. So let's do some moving. I'm going to basically move with this one.
Okay.
Let me check and see if I.
If you roll them separately, or everybody moves.
Okay. Yes, I can. I may do the Big Bomb.
Okay, so you are not in this case.
So no, this one will. Actually, yeah, I'll do a Big Bomb with this guy.
Okay. So 1 die against me and 1 die against you.
Yep. So
Here's one. Go ahead. And, let's see what you do first. It's your action.
okay, here we go. Oh, actually, I know what you're saying. I won't do it with my wounded guy. That would be a little bit silly. I will do it with my unwounded guy. We'll land there. So yeah, I can move a little bit further. So I'm going to land there.
Okay.
So attacking. So the Big Bomb against the.
Well, luckily the Neritic Horror does not have an overpower, so that is just a wound.
Okay.
Apparently, when you're a horrible amorphous thing of flesh and spikes, it's hard to get a critical hit.
Yes. Okay, so your
On you?
When that's range attack against me.
A 3, so it does nothing.
A 3. Yep.
That's probably a block for
A
you.
block.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Okay, so now I'm going to bring others in. This pig here. The leader here.
And these guys are not bacon bombing.
They're not. Not doing the.
Not pig bombing?
Not
Okay.
pig bombing. Okay. Move in there.
Uh oh.
Radio. I will do this by. I guess. Okay. They are pain fueled. Well, some of them are pain fueled, so I'll have to do those separately, I think. Oh no.
Well, I was gonna say, based off of who. So
How they
he is.
work.
Depending on who you start with,
Yep.
if he has the pain field going on, he'll get that bonus.
Yep.
And then you'll just add everybody else's dice to run me through.
Okay. So I'm going to. Yeah. So here's pain fueled. +1 die, unstoppable 1.
Unstoppable is against.
Basically, it takes your highest non-strike and turns it into a strike.
Okay, so you're gonna be hitting me on 5s and over.
5s and over.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not looking good for my Neritic Horror.
Okay, so starting with the flight captain, who is pain fueled, and these two.
Okay.
That will give me 5 dice.
Okay.
Striking on 5s and higher.
There's 2, which
7 and an 8.
is all you actually need, because he only has 3 wounds, and you already did one with the bacon bomb or pig bomb.
Big one. Okay. So there we go.
Displeases me. All right, but they're
I'd
done.
be disappointed with the bacon bomb.
Well, that's true. You're not wrong. All right. Can I get into combat with you? Not quite. I'm not quite there. All right. Nope. All right. So the pit fighter is going to send the 3 frenzies this direction.
Okay.
Go help out my friend. Fortunately, their move is only 6, and you are just outside, and they don't have any reach on their weapons. So, regular move brings us here-ish. And then we are going to sprint, but when we sprint, we're going to do a little wrapping around.
Okay.
And get a little further over here. Let's get
around the butcher.
Yeah. He can't make it all the way in.
Okay.
All right.
Radio. Okay, my union workers have 1 die each and move of 5. So my commander here will activate these 4 union workers.
Joining them or no?
No, he won't be joining them.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll be able to... Actually, I'll do these 3.
Okay.
In front. The first one will be able to make it to here. The second one will make it to here. And the third one will be able to make it for an assist.
Okay.
Okay, let's get some frenzy killing.
All right. Let's see. Anything special? We are pain fueled when we get hurt, kind of like you. But if you damage me and do not kill me, all enemies within 2 inches will gain resonate.
Oh.
So I'll resonate if you wound me but don't kill me.
That doesn't sound good, because that's about to happen. Okay, let's start with the pig here with the
assisted attack.
Assist.
Okay.
So that will be 2 dice, a 1 and a 5.
Magic defense and a block.
Okay. So it didn't wound you.
Didn't wound me. So no, and specifically says damaged. So yeah, no resonating.
Yep. Here, 1 pig against the frenzy.
All right.
A 3.
Block.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I would say that changes things, but it doesn't, because I'm still outside of my reach. All right. Well, then let's do something silly. All right. So the pit boss and the Kakarians, the pit fighters,
yeah.
are gonna hit. Or they're gonna go ahead and activate together.
Okay.
We got to deal with the rough terrain a little bit, so we're just coming up here as part of the sprint.
Okay.
Take a little token with you. All right.
Okay.
I'm beckoning for you to come forward. Come get it.
Let's see how far I'd be able to move with the that rough terrain. I think that'd be a little bit tough. Okay, I'm going to activate these 4 union workers.
Okay.
I think that's going to be it for the moment. So this one here, move in.
All right.
This one is going to move up to here. It will move in behind.
Okay.
And this one will be able to move in against there for an assist.
For an assist.
Okay.
All right.
So, combat.
Pit fighters. Just to let you know, they've got that same abyssal retribution that all Kakarians have.
Yep.
They also have a counterattack. If I parry, I get to swing at you.
Okay. Oh, okay. How many parries do you have?
That would be 4 through 7.
4 through 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need 8 through 10 to
Or
cause
4 through 6. I'm sorry.
Okay.
4 through 6.
So 7 through 6. 7 through 10 will.
7 through 10 will cause strikes.
Okay. So what I'm hoping here is that I can start to cause some problems. Hopefully, take that one guy out, but make sure I've got a lot of pig flesh in front of that butcher.
Excellent.
So 2 dice, needing 7s or higher. A 10 and a 6.
Well, luckily for Kakarians, they don't suffer overpowers.
Yep.
Well, they don't have one on their chart.
Yep.
So it's just going to be 1 hit, which is enough to wound me, but
Yep.
not kill me, which means I have the Abyssal Retribution. Bong. Everybody within 2 inches gets a Resonate. which is definitely those two guys, but I don't know if it's that top one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it
think
is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sadly.
So yes. So we're gonna put some resonate tokens here, just to show off that you're coated in my awesome deep magic.
Okay.
All right.
I think the that not having an overkill, the overpower at the top of that chart.
It's big.
It is. It's huge.
All right. Voth, now that he has targets, is going to do his dirty work. All right, let's move the resonates out of my way. So he's just going to walk on over. Now, he has 2 melee dice. Now, he has, when he's damaged, he gets extra cool stuff. Otherwise, he just has these 2 basic dice. But he does have Rage of the Depths. If he kills a resonated enemy, after that attack is resolved, I may make a will check. On a successful, if it's successful, I may immediately move 2 inches and swing again.
Okay.
So, if all goes well and I overpower a whole bunch here, I could kill all kinds of piggies.
Right. Oh,
Right.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to try and get this back one.
Okay. Start with that one.
Like that overpower right there.
Oh!
So I will
Expend
the resonate, move my 2 inches. And, oh, no, I have to make a will check first. I have to make a will check. So what is Voth's will? Only a 5. So you have 5 or less. Not on another 10. Okay, so I do not get to... I mean, the resume goes away anyway, but I do not get to move or kill anybody else.
Okay. I can take it. That's okay. Right. Now you brought Voth forward.
Voth, the barbarian of the deep.
I might have to move my butcher now. So I'm going to activate my butcher.
Okay.
And it's got just enough range to make it in there.
Okay.
Butcher has 2 dice with Sundering and Unrelenting, so an armor and a dodge.
I don't have any dodges, but it does have my armor. So you hit me now on 8, 9, overpower on a 10, but also on a 4.
Okay. Let's see. 2 dice. 7 and an 8.
7 is a parry, but an 8 is a hit. I am resilience 1, so
Okay.
I have taken a damage.
Radio. Here we go. It's back to you, sir.
All right. I have this a Neritic Horror. He is actually just going to sprint. Nothing crazy about that. He's just coming around the corner. He knows he's got to. He knows he's got to get into things. Your butcher didn't come over here like I thought he was going to. So.
Okay. Next up, I will combined activate here.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll combine activate with this union boss and the one union worker.
Okay.
Union boss can't quite make it in against him there, but I'm going to move up and then sprint
Okay.
around to there, and the union worker follow along.
All right. All I've got is Tarvash and his friends. I know that they're in kind of a rough spot because there's all this craziness coming on this way. I don't have enough move. They only have a move of 5. So I don't have quite enough move to get into combat with you. So they are instead going to get... I mean, obviously, everybody.
Yep.
We are getting ready for action. We know it's coming.
Okay.
We know it's coming, and Torvash himself is going to be
Right in the middle of it.
Right in the middle of it. He knows what's going.
Yep.
Bring it on.
Okay. Next up then will be this Union boss, my commander. We'll combined activate with the pigs here. And so I'll send this pig up first. This one, you look at there, and this pig here. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do there is just move up, push you aside,
Okay.
and at the moment, all 5 out of the 6 tokens that I need to get are there. So that's where I've got to concentrate.
All right. I will pass. I'm
Okay.
out of activations, which means you get one more activation.
I will move my Galvanic Defender. Okay. I'm going to move up 7 inches. Actually, I'm just going to move up 6 and a
Okay.
bit. And then I'm going to use the Magic Blast, the Galvanic Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Against you. So it's a 1 dice attack, but it replaces 1 magical defense with a strike.
Excellent. So you hit me on 6s and above and 3.
Okay. Come on, Galvanic Defender. A 10.
Well, luckily no overpower there, but it does do it 1 damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Hooray!
All right. So that is the end of turn 2.
Okay, turn 3. Initiative roll. Again, you're still a +2.
Morales are still sitting same, so let's do this. 12.
12. 10.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So I've got the initiative. Let's do this. The pit fighter and his 4 friends are going to go.
Okay.
Now, oddly enough, this pit fighter,
Good boss.
the pit boss, is going to come over here,
Okay.
get into the thick of things. These guys, I'm gonna have one of them come help him.
Okay.
Come here, you. Come do your job. But then these guys over here are gonna stick around. They're gonna stay and try and start doing some damage.
Okay.
You need to start whittling down your little pig guys, or at least
Wall
start
of bacon.
injuring them. All right. So the pit boss has 2 base dice. He has precision 1. I'm not attacking a resonated enemy, so that does not help me. Also, so my offensive expertise does not come into play either. It's just a 2-die attack, and I will get an assist from a friend.
Okay.
So 3-die attack with precision 1.
Okay.
Does a 7 hit you or no?
7 hits me. 7 causes a strike.
Does a 6 hit you?
A 6 does not. 6 is a parry.
Okay, so yeah, basically I'm just going to do 1 point of damage no matter what.
Okay.
Nothing else I can do about that.
Alrighty then.
Over here, we're going to do the 1-on-1.
Yep.
And then they're going to gang up on him.
Okay.
Alright, so the 1-on-1,
Yep.
he has 2 dice. He has critical blow 1.
Okay.
If I generate an overpower result, I can move 2 inches and swing again.
Okay.
Because this is not a combined action. If it was a
Right.
combined action, he doesn't get that. Or combined attack. Since it's not a combined attack, he can actually still do that.
Okay.
And then that's it. Oh, if he kills a resonated enemy, he can heal a damage.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and swing on that piggy.
Okay. Bring it.
2 and a 1. That's not great.
Ting ting.
Not so much on this one.
2 armor results.
Alright, so them joining in, I need 1 more die, please.
Oh, there we go.
This one, you are resonated still, but neither of those guys are injured.
So there's two attacks from each of them.
Correct.
Okay.
There's an overpower.
Okay. The overpower will kill me.
Alright.
Take away that resonate token and
Okay. Yeah, so there's that.
okay, so
Oh, blood frenzy, yeah, because
frenzy,
only
yeah.
one of them can do it. So we'll have the middle fella go. He will walk up and help.
Yep.
Alright. Man,
Wow.
There's another overpower.
Wow.
Can I Blood Frenzy more than once?
No, I believe you can.
If this model generates an overpower result and kills an enemy, it may immediately move up to 2 inches and perform one of its melee attacks. If triggered during a combined attack, only one model may trigger Frenzy. There's no other specification there. So, yeah, I can move again. So come over here and love on this guy's face.
Okay.
All right.
The butcher.
Probably nothing. A 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5 on the butcher gives you a block and a block.
Yeah, there we go. None of that. And the pit fighters are spent.
Okay. That was your first activation, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Did I manage to kill a third guy? I did. I killed a third guy, so you're going to lose morale.
Yeah, I go from 10 to 9. Let's put that there. Okay, I am going to start with Sylla. Okay, instead I'm going to so now I'm going to do a combined activation with this from this Union boss.
Okay.
I will charge in here. Actually, the boss is going to stay there. This Union worker here. This Union worker will move to here, and the boss will assist from there. Can assist because of that whip. Can assist from 2 inches
2 inches away. That's cool.
So let's begin with the Union workers over here.
Okay.
Let's give me 2 dice. Oh, a 1 and an 8.
The 8 is a strike, which means I am wounded and gives resonate to her, you, you. I think he's outside.
Yeah.
I think that one might be too. So.
Okay. Second one here.
Okay.
2 dice. Again, rolling high. No, rolling 4s.
Yeah, a couple of blocks.
And over here, the okay, the Union boss gets to add 1 dice to that assist, correct? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Because he's not actually in contact for his
Yep.
weapons.
So the I've never done that ranged assist before.
Ah, gotcha. I have a whole bunch of it over here.
So here we go. An 8 and an 8.
That is 2 strikes. He is dead. Blah.
Huzzah!
Now, you got overzealous.
I did. I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Oh. I did the wrong thing with my motivation. I attacked him rather than giving up on
trying to just walk over and give up the action.
Oh well.
All right.
There we go.
So that's everybody then?
That's the important lesson to learn. There is take it overzealous. Yep. Okay. That's it.
All right. Deep Men, Torvash and friends. Now, under normal circumstances, I would let you come to me because of their Aegis of the Deep. When you engage me or start your activation there, we test to see if you get resonated.
Okay.
I can't let you pig bomb me to death because these guys are too soft for that. So I'm getting into combat, and I'm just this is what I'm gonna be doing. All right. So Torvash is gonna come over here.
Okay.
And then we are going to have some friends join him because they can assist up to 2 inches away. So they're going to come over and help out. I don't think this last guy is going to be able to. I think I'm probably outside of my... Yeah, so not quite there. Not one fella can't help, but those 3 can. And
Okay.
Torvash starts with 2 dice with Sundering 1. So it replaces one of your armor checks with a hit.
Yep.
Or a strike. Okay, yeah, no. He also has an ability that I thought about using, but I don't think that's wise. All right.
Okay.
So with the 3 extra friends, I need 3 extra dice.
Okay. There we go.
All right, here we go. I don't know what is a 6 on that guy, because I'm pretty sure the 5s and below aren't going to do much.
5s and 3s aren't. A 2 would have. 6 is a dodge. So the 8 is the only thing that calls.
Just 1 wound.
1 wound.
That did not go as planned.
Okay.
Now, I probably should have done... He has a special ability called the voice commands.
Okay.
And instead of attacking, he just puts resonate on all enemies within 6 inches.
Okay.
I probably should have done that, but, you know, it's hindsight.
Hindsight is 50-50. 50-50? 20-20. 70-30. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see. Pit fighters have activated. The deep men have activated. I should. Oh, here. The deep men have activated. I will use the butcher here. Activate the butcher.
Okay.
And the butcher will attack Voth. Oh, sorry, no, will attack the
Kokarian behind you?
Kokarian behind me.
Okay.
So it'll be 2 dice. A 6 and a 7.
A 6 is an armor result.
Okay.
Do you have sundering or anything?
I have. The butchers have. They do have sundering. So.
Okay, so that unfortunately that means both of those are hits. The reason why this is important is because since you're resonated, I could have spent it with my training to knock one of those hits off and survived.
Right.
However, since both of them are hits, there's no point of me doing so.
Okay.
And that gets rid of one of my morale.
That's the 3rd bottle there. So 8 down to 7. Back to you, sir.
Okay, I believe Sylla is going to be my option here for now. She is going to do her special Hydro Bolt. I'm going to zap the guy right in front of me. It's a magic attack.
Okay.
If I'm targeting a resonated person, I can expend resonate to re-roll the die if I want to.
Okay.
So,
a 9. Okay, I guess you don't want to re-roll that.
I highly doubt it, unless that doesn't hurt you.
No, that hurts me.
Okay, then
That's a strike.
Then I will put a wound on you.
Okay, does that remove the resonate?
It does not, only if I needed a reroll.
If you need a reroll.
Yeah.
Nice. I like the way that resonate works now. So.
It is a nice way of giving my guys special abilities that only happen once in a while.
Yep. That's good. Okay, so that's Sylla. I'm going to save my Bombardiers.
Okay.
I think, because there's not a lot else that's going to happen over here. So now I'm going to activate the Butcher against Voth.
Okay.
Is the Butcher resonated? No, it's this pig in there.
Correct. He was not there when it happened.
Okay. So attacking Voth, 2 dice. 8 and a 10.
Uh-oh, that's bad for me. That is an overpower and a strike. You're resonated, or you're not resonated, so I can't get rid of the strike. So that's gonna be 3 more hits. And Voth is no more.
Okay.
That is not good. Luckily for me, Voth is just a specialist, so I don't lose any additional morale because of him.
Yeah.
Well then, that was not expected. All right, we're gonna have this frenzy go.
Okay.
So this frenzy, and he is going to swing at the butcher.
Are you?
Let's get rid of those dice. Now you are resonated, which means if I hit you, even if I don't kill you, I can remove it I can remove resonate to get a damage, or to heal a damage.
Yep.
I'm not damaged, so pain fuel does not help. So it's just me trying to get you. 9 and a 2.
Okay.
So just 1 damage. Stab.
1 damage. There we go. So I've got 2 damage on me. I have 3.
Okay.
The fantastic thing that brings now to that butcher, as long as I can survive another
Okay.
is so Berserk Rage. So it gives me an extra die
Okay.
so an extra 2 die, so 1 per wound. And I have offensive expertise +1, so I may reroll up to 2 of those dice.
Wow. Okay.
+1 sort of for each damage. So yeah, that's quite nice there. Next up, though, I think you only have 1 activation.
I just have my Neritic Horror. That's all I got left.
Okay, so I will. I'm going to do a combined activation with this Union boss and these 2
Okay.
things. I will maneuver first. Around to here. Okay, is that from my boss?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I will. So for actions, so maneuver is done. Actions, I'll start here. So my pig against the Carcarian.
Okay.
It's only 1 die, and I need a strike to you. But I'm resonated, so
You need a 7, which means if you don't, well,
No, I can lose the resonate this way.
yeah,
So
yeah. I
here
was
we
gonna
go.
say you can get rid of that.
A 7.
Okay, so a 7 would be a strike. It would do my last damage, but I will go ahead and expend the resonate to ignore that strike based off of my army-wide training.
Radio. Excellent. Okay. My Union boss.
Okay.
Use 3 dice. I'll borrow 1. 3 dice. Yep, that's correct. Against the pit boss.
Okay.
Boss on boss action. 3s and 4s.
Well, that's a whole lot of counterattack, or a whole lot of parries, which means at least one counterattack was generated. I can't generate more than 1.
Sure.
So that's gonna be 2 dice swinging back at you. 2 and a 4, nothing.
2 and 4. Yep. Okay, and then finally, my last Union worker will forego his action.
Okay.
So I will get you to take
Oh,
token
gotcha.
off.
All right. So then I lose.
I wasn't going to kill that guy again.
So I lose another 1. All right. So my Neritic Horror.
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna get up against this, and then I'm gonna. If I've got 2 inches, I'm gonna scream. But I don't think I do. I don't think
No.
anybody's within 2. So if that's the case, then we'll just sprint a little further.
Okay. Now, to ensure I don't miss out on it, I will activate my Union Bombardiers.
All right.
Okay, so they're, just to make sure I'm getting this absolutely correct, their movement is 7.
Wow, they're fast. Okay.
So they've got enormous.
They've got giant
steampunk
steam wings, so yeah, that makes sense.
So this one will move to here.
Pig bomb.
No.
Pig bomb.
Move to here. No.
Please.
I know it would be fantastic to pig bomb you.
I made this wonderful little group of guys just for you.
Yep. He'll move to here, and then. Oh, so what do I have? Okay, I don't have somebody against. I needed somebody there. I'll go there, and then the flight captain to here. Now, having learnt my lesson before, where I got over his arse and killed him,
Yeah.
I now.
Well, first off, you've engaged me several times.
Yes.
The Aegis of the Deep. Each one of them has to make a will check. If they or I have to make a will check. I'm sorry, it's my will checks. If I succeed, I resonate you.
Okay.
As I splash magic on you.
As we go.
All right, so
Start this one. I'll point you.
Okay.
You roll.
and will on a deep man is 6.
Okay.
Now he started his activation in contact with Torvash. Torvash is a 7. We'll remember that.
Okay.
Right.
Is it a will check or is it a will attack?
It's a will. I'm making a will check, not an attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready. So 6 or less.
So 6 or
6 or less?
Yeah, 6 or less. 6.
Is
So he
resonated?
is resonated.
Yep.
Boop. 6 or less. No.
No.
6 or less on the guy in the back. Yes.
6 or less here.
6 or less there. Nope.
Nope.
And then on
a
Torvash,
7 or
it's a
less.
7 or less on a 4.
Okay.
All right.
So I've got quite a few guys that have resonated there.
So the first half of my plot worked.
Yep. The second half of mine is going to work right now.
Yeah.
When these 4 models will surrender their action.
Yep.
To claim those counters.
That is a huge loss for me.
Yep.
I'd like to say that I've got you right where I want you, but
that may not be true.
That's not even remotely true. Ouch.
Okay. And then this Bombardier who was already in contact with Torvash, who didn't have a counter, I will attack him.
All right.
He has he suffered 1 wound, so he has +1 dice and unstoppable. So he replaces the highest non-strike with a strike.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 dice. A 4 and an 8.
The 4 is going to be a block. The 8 is going to be a regular strike, but I am resilience 2.
Oh, okay.
So,
nice.
grrr.
Alrighty.
He looks small, but he's awfully mighty.
So you don't even need to expend my resonate.
I don't even need to expend it to ignore it. So
nice.
I will pass, meaning you get 1 more activation.
1 more activation, and that will be the Galvanic Defender here,
Okay.
who will shoot the Neritic Horror. Okay, 1 dice magic attack, and I replace the 3, is it?
Yep, you turn my 3 into a strike as well.
Okay. So we go 2.
A 2, magical defense,
Magical
so you
defense.
suffer a backlash.
I do.
And it is an 8.
And an 8 is a strike. So, Galvanic Defender. Not so defensive.
All right, so that is the end of turn 2.
Yep. Turn 3.
All right, moving into turn 4. I am sitting at 2 morale. Count them, 2 morale.
I am at 9 morale.
So +7 to my die roll.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's going to be...
17.
I'm not even going to roll.
All right. Well,
It's all yours, Brian.
I get initiative.
It's all yours.
All right. Well, we're going to start with my most damage I can inflict here, and that is going to be with my pit boss and his 3 friends, 4 remaining friends. Sorry, I forgot I had another guy over there.
Yep.
Okay, so movement. Not a lot of movement needing to be done. Just a little bit over here.
Going in against the...
I can't. I don't think I can.
Working?
I don't think I can
Yeah.
get in
No,
to
you're
get
right.
to the butcher. I think my bases are too big. So, and I don't think I'm going to do a lot of combined attacks. I think I'm going to do a lot of just stabbing and injuring.
But when they bring 2 dice each, I think that's well worth it.
So this pit fighter on your union worker.
Yep.
That would be a 7 and an 8.
Ooh, that's not good. So you can work a 7 and an 8 are both strikes. So.
Okay. Oh, this one.
Sorry, this one?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Neither of them was an overpower, so I don't get to do my follow-up craziness.
Okay.
The pit boss against
The Union boss?
the union boss on boss. I've got 2 dice with precision.
Okay. Precision 1.
Precision 1, which means I can turn that 9 into an overpower.
Yeah. Yeah, you
So
can.
flip that up, stab the little Adani off of his back.
Ow! That is not good.
I do not believe... Correct, because although the pit boss has the Karkarian trait, he's not actually a Karkarian. He doesn't have Blood Frenzy.
Okay.
He's skilled to fight with them, but not enough to follow their bloodlust. All right, my injured one attacking this one with 2
more dice?
2 more dice.
Okay.
That 6 and a 7. I don't know if that's going to help.
I think the 6. Yeah, 6 will do it.
All right, so 2 strikes there. Neither of them overpower, so that doesn't help.
Okay, that's a 3rd model this turn. So I
Excellent.
lose another morale.
And then the 2 on the butcher. And overpower and a 5.
Okay, 5 on the butcher is a block.
Okay, which I don't have any way of getting around a block, so I'm just going to inflict
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Haven't you learned? It's not a good idea.
I was hoping to do all 3, but you know I can't get them all the time. And that was a much more efficient use of my pit fighters.
That was good. So yeah, I just noticed as well. Obviously, taking out the Union boss. That's a leader. Another.
Excellent. See, I'm not out of this yet.
Not yet. We'll see how we go. I will do a combined activation here.
Okay.
With my Union Bombardiers.
Anyone who is not resonated is I'm going to have to do my test because you're starting an activation with me.
Okay.
So this gentleman on a 6, not on a 10. This piggy
6
on a 5. All right.
Okay.
So
everybody except 1 is resonated. Okay. So my Bombardiers. Okay. Great. So they are going around. I'm going to be striking. Everybody's going to be striking somebody different.
Okay.
So we will start with the flight captain here. Flight captain has 2 base, +1 because he's pain fueled.
Okay.
And he has unstoppable, so it changes the top non-strike to a strike.
So you're hitting him on 7s.
7s. Okay, so this is against the deep men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he on 7s, 3 dice. 7, 7, 8.
Well, I would have loved to be able to soak one of those with that whole resonated training, but unfortunately, that is not the case. All right.
Moving around counterclockwise. This one is not wounded, so it is
not wounded, not resonated. This is just a straight die.
Single die roll. 7.
7. So pain fuel does not give him the benefit.
Nope.
So that is a block.
Yep. Okay. Next up, pain fueled man there. 2 dice. So 7 or higher. 2 3s. Nothing.
Okay. Over here.
Again, he is not pain fueled, so 1 die. An 8.
That would be a strike. I will expend resonate with my training to get rid of it.
Okay. And then.
I think I have to make a will check for that. Let me make sure. Yes, I have to make a will check for that. Okay. So I've got to make a 6 or less to ignore that. Not on a 9, so I'm still going to take the hit and die.
Okay, and I'm still resonated, I guess?
No, I have to spend the resonate to get the check.
Okay, cool. And then finally...
Oh, and that is a 3rd model, or a 6th model technically, so I lose morale.
Okay. Let's start chipping away at Torvoth here.
All right.
See, Resilience 2 and...
Torvoth, Resilience 2 with 2 wounds. I'm going to actually expend, because it only gets rid of strikes and not overpowers.
Okay.
I'm going to expend it to give myself combat expertise, or defensive expertise 1. I can force you to reroll 1 die.
Okay. This is where I need the double 10. So 2 dice from my pain fueled. A 7 and a 2.
I'll have you reroll that 7.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I won't. Because I'm Resilience 2.
Okay, yep.
There is no reason for that. I'll just let you hit me, and I spent my resonate for nothing. But that is the gamble that you play when you are Torvosh, the Bannerman.
Okay.
Okay, well then, we are going to have the Neritic Horror come in and do some dirty work. Let's move these over here. He's going to move, he's going to move between them.
Okay.
And then let out his screeching howl of his abyssal screech. So it is a 1 die attack that hits both. It will possibly hit both of those guys.
Yep.
It's 2 inches. I don't think I get that other guy. Your willpower is -1, -2 if you are resonated.
Okay.
Neither of them are.
No, I butchered it. No, Butcher isn't, you're correct. So Butcher is down to a 4.
All right.
And my Union boss is down to a 5.
All right. So let's do the Butcher first. This is the important one.
5 or higher.
5 or higher. Not
4.
on a 4.
Yes.
Oh, man. All right. And then the Union boss, 6 or higher. Of course. So he takes 1 wound.
Okay.
Well, suffers 1 hit. Because his resilient is not 2, correct?
That is correct. It's 1.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Oh man, I almost had that butcher down, and that would have been 2 points gone plus possibly model count. So we're getting close.
Okay. What do I need to do? I need to take out a leader.
A leader or 3 people.
Okay. If I can disengage here, I can't re-engage, can I?
Not if you've disengaged.
Yeah. Okay. I will stay where I am. And attack this pit fighter. So the butcher will attack the pit fighter. If I can have another die.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. So 4 dice. I have and I have unstoppable.
So you're.
Sorry, no. I have sundering, unrelenting.
What is unrelenting?
Unrelenting is replaces dodge.
Well, I don't have any dodges and I don't have any armor, so
Okay.
that's not going to help you.
And the offensive expertise 2, so I may re-roll up to 2 dice.
Okay. Wow, this is going to hurt.
Okay, 7 and a 10.
That's going to be 2 hits. That's enough to take him out.
Okay. Now, when he has fueled by combat, so at the end of any turn, so at the end of the turn, I will remove one of those wound tokens
Okay.
because he has killed something. But that's him. He has moved. Sorry, he has acted.
So he has not moved because he swung first.
Yeah. I will move him here.
Okay. All right. We're going to have this frenzy go.
Okay.
He's just got his 2 dice to try and finish off that butcher before she kills or attacks Sylla.
Okay, this is the frenzy.
You are resonated, which means if I... Oh, but I've got nothing... I'm not wounded, so none of my other things apply.
Okay.
A couple of 8s.
Okay. 8s will do that. I'd like to be able to defend against that, but sadly no.
Resonate does nothing
Butcher goes.
because I am not injured. All right.
Okay, that was from the frenzy, right?
Correct.
I will now do a combined activation with my commander here. Who gets... Yep, it's got range out to everybody.
Okay.
My 2... Actually, he will move in here.
Okay.
He will move in here. And over this side... Yep, we're still got 5 inches there, so... the boss will move to here,
Okay.
and this union worker will move to here. Now the attacks.
All right.
Start with 1 dice against Sylla. So, 6.
A 6 is a magical defense.
Magical defense, okay. Thankfully my pigs are not magical. 1 die, I think. Okay, 3 dice here against the frenzy.
Okay.
7, 8, and a 10.
So unfortunately, all of those are strikes. So my resonate there does nothing.
Okay. So I think it's important to point out there that because I killed you and taking away a strike would have done nothing, you didn't expend the resonate. You
Correct.
You leave it there.
There was no reason for it. I was already going down in a blade rest.
So we put that, and then over here we'll have the Union boss, and the pig will assist.
Okay.
So I will need 4 dice, please. So 1 more die.
Okay. Now this is important to say that because I've got the whole parry counterattack, I can't use that counterattack on your butcher because your butcher is not involved in this fight. I can only swing on somebody who swung at me.
Right. Okay, so here we go.
Oh boy, that's terrible.
6, 7, 7, and an 8.
Are you resonated? You're not.
I'm not resonated.
Because I could have lived through this. Because the 6 is a parry, which means I would normally get my counterattack if I don't die. Right. However, the other 3 are hits, which will cause all 3 of my hit points.
Okay.
This is extra bad for me, because not only is that a 3rd model, but that is a rank 1 leader, so my morale is super gone.
He's down to 0.
Alright. How much morale do you have?
I have 7.
7. It is super unlikely for me to be able to deal with this. So even if I manage to kill that one and that one, that's only 4, 5 for the thing. So I hate to say it, but I think you got me.
I think I do.
Yeah, I'll call it.
Great
Good
game.
job, man.
Yep.
The pig tide.
Yep.